Welcome to day 3 of the 7-day healing yoga challenge. Today is all about our roots and healing through grief. So whether you're brand new or beyond to the practice of yoga and you have deep grief, or maybe you're not sure what your grief is, really just go with a sense and a soft openness to allow yourself to heal in spaces that you never knew possible. Come with an open heart and an open mind, and together let us do this. Welcome, my lovely lights, to Yoga Bliss with Shelley, and I'm Shelley. Join me at the center of your mat and take a moment to land and root your feet. Shake through the hands and the shoulders. Shake through the hands as you exhale and shake through the feet. And I know sometimes when we think or feel into grief, it can bring up a lot of feelings of anger, sadness, overwhelm, frustration, and confusion. And so wherever you are in your practice with grief and life, maybe it's something kind of tucked away from long ago. Today in this practice, we're going to help root ourselves into the earth and transmute this energy, bringing the feet a little wider than hips distance apart. Bringing the hands towards the ears with a bend to the shoulder. Exhale, open through the heart space. Exhale, soften the elbows in towards the navel. As you're exhaling, allow yourself to stand tall and awaken through the shoulders. Exhale, pinch the shoulders together, rounding through the spine with a little motion that hugs through the elbows. Exhale, send the heart up and back. Gathering yourself in this practice. Inhale, stretching the arms out wide. Exhale, the hands to the hip creases, taking a hinge that comes from the heart, creating a half of a flat back. It's wonderful to be here, folding a little bit deeper if you can. If you have blocks, that can be a big helper here. You can reach down, keeping a generous bend to the knees, heavy the head, and sway side to side. You can bend one leg, straighten it up the other. Give yourself permission to know that yoga is a practice, it's not perfect. And showing up for yourself is exactly where you are. And when we're in poses where we can stand or invert, I want you to root your energy and transcend and shift, and taking your body slowly side to side and giving yourself love and compassion for it wherever you are. Exhale. Inhale, heavy the head. Side. Exhale, raise half flat back. Hands can come to shins here. Straighten, find length from the crown of the head to the sit bones. Exhale, fold forward and heavy the head. You can bend at the knees here. Inhale, root to rise, head stacks over hips and hearts. Take a moment. If you're catching that little energy rush or rise, bring your hands towards your hips, and once again root your feet into this moment, swaying the body weight side to side, carving the hips in half of a circle. And you can peel the toes up on the side that straightens, and doing your best to root each foot individually and creatively down into the earth here. Inhale, bringing the weight back into the right knee, bending the right knee, and extending the left leg. As you inhale, hug through the pelvic wall, and then bend into the left leg. So finding this movement in the hips and the legs that are our roots, our ability to feel safe, our ability to trust. Really rooting yourself. When it comes to grief, when it comes to its emotional forms of diarrhea, and it will come in the strangest moments, especially when we're dealing with the loss of a loved one. Sometimes it's a breakup or a severing or a cord cutting of a relationship. It could be looking in the refrigerator and finding a food item that your loved one used to eat, and all of a sudden that emotional upheaval will come and you feel frustrated or angry or sad, and sometimes you feel so confused or lost wherever you are. Let this movement guide you here. Exhale, side, to side. Now beginning by circling the hips and bringing the pelvic wall forward, pressing back. Anytime we're standing in yoga or life, our roots are what is our foundation to safety and trust. Keep flowing here as you tap into whatever grief that you may have been embarking on. Inhale. Exhale, wonderful. Bringing the toes on the right facing the short edge of the mat, on the left 45-degree angle. Bringing the hands and straightening through the leg, gentle micro bend. Rear heel pad faces towards that right corner of the mat. Bending down in that front toe, you want to just see over it. First variation is hands at the hips, cactus arms here. Or you can exhale, arms reach high above warrior one. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhale the body as you send your roots down into the earth. Big breath welcomes in. You could straighten that front leg and bring the body up. And we're going to bring a more active breath here that goes for Sukhasana. Inhale the breath in. As you exhale, tongue heavies over. Bend into that leg. This is a great breath to help alleviate any anger that you might have gathered up in frustration. Bend into the knee. Inhale, make it count. Really root yourself down and let it go. Last one, gather, make it really count. Exhale, send it away. Exhale, hind foot reaches open towards the long edge of the mat for a Virabhadrasana 2. Hips and heart transition towards the long edge of the mat. Arms can reach long and strong here. Inhale the breath in. And we'll do that same thing where you straighten the front leg and then cross elbows, hug the elbows, and then send the body forward, bend. Really gathering up any frustration or anger that you have been accumulating in your body, any negativity. Gather it up, grab opposite elbows here. Exhale, send it away fiercely. There it is. Inhale, cross through the elbows, hug, create length, and let it go. Beautiful work. Hind hand reaches down while front hand reaches forward. Reverse peaceful warrior, hand swipes up. Breathing in the peace of this posture and taking a moment knowing that grief is ever changing and shifting, as so are we. Big breath welcomes in and send it away, making your transition into peace as you send it away. Welcome an expansive breath that comes in. Healing is a journey. It is not an end point. Exhale, arms reach back for that warrior 2. Straighten out. And now both feet facing the long edge of the mat. And then transition comes now. That left foot faces the short edge. And the right foot is going to transition facing the edge of the mat at a 45-degree angle. Really setting yourself up for success as you root your forward touch points in the foot, in the front foot, and the rear heel down, all the toes root down. You can do a nice adjustment on the lower spine, protecting the lower back. First option, hands can reach at hips and bending into that front knee, doing your best to align knee over ankle, or hands can come up to a cactus, or you can exhale, extending them straight overhead. Coming in for that active breath as you inhale, straighten up the body, and then send it away, a fierce lion's breath. Inhale, let go of judgment here. Exhale, send it away. Inhale, press the earth away, get rooted, and let go of something that you have been holding on to that no longer serves. Hinge the hind foot facing the long edge of the mat, so right foot opens up. The hips and the heart open up. Gentle transition for Virabhadrasana 2. Arms reach long and strong. Big, beautiful breath. Arms reach up. Grab opposite elbows. Stretch the body up. Active breath. Arms come straight down. Inhale, gather all of that frustration and anger up. Exhale, release, holding on to opposite elbows here. Allowing this grief to come and let it go. Inhale, swipe it all up, up, up. Gather, gather, gather. Last one, make it count. Send it all away. Front palm reaches forward. Reverse high five hand comes back. Hind arm can reach down, or you can find a gentle bind to the back. Inhale, notice as you settle in here. Breathing in a peaceful warrior breath, giving yourself permission to tap into the peace of this posture. And you can just feel the shift in the energy of that active pose and alignment as we shift and we root ourselves down into the earth with this beautiful mother tree behind me. Inhale. Exhale. Now bringing both feet facing the edges, outer corners of the mat here. Bringing the knees out and sinking in the sit bones for a goddess squat. Because we are here in this practice centered around grief, we bring healing into our roots, into our Muladhara chakra. Inhale, bringing the body up, up, up. Exhale, sinking down. When it comes to our roots, we can also tap into healing crystals. Anything with black or red energy can help bring extra healing into our roots. Inhale, hugging through the pelvic wall, and then exhale, sinking down into your sit bones, sweeping the arms up overhead, bringing your whole mind, your body, and your spirit, and then pushing down this negative energy into the earth. Inhale, let the arms replenish, sweeping up fresh and clean energy. Exhale, sending and grounding down anything that is no longer serving you. You can snap it away here. It's a great way to clear energy. Hands sweep up. Exhale, palms press down, rooting and grounding this grief down into Mother Earth energy. Hands come out and snap away that negative energy. Inhale, bringing yourself heel toe up to standing. Hop, 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 coming in for a tree pose into our Vrikshasana. Rooting through the right foot, really rooting through the 4 touch points in the foot, aligning ankle to the knee, to the hip, hugging the knee in through the navel, the heart, to the neck, to the chin, to the top of the head, setting your body up before you take your tree posture. The first variation will be heel comes in just above the ankle joint. Beautiful. Second variation, right between the knee and the ankle joint. Just being sure that you are bypassing the knee and not cranking on the knee. Third option, much more advanced, heel reaches up towards that crook in between the pelvic wall and the knee. Again, watch out for the knee here. I used to always put my heel on my knee when I first started practicing. So if you do this, you're not alone. Really find alignment, root yourself into the earth. In yoga, we use drishtis, which is a focus point, and get rooted like the beautiful trees around me. So our arms are like our branches, and on a windy day, we can feel like we will get uprooted and we will no longer be able to be here. You can catch a mudra to extra help yourself get rooted, which is a hand seal. Thumbs kiss through the pointers, and know that we must find our own alignment in our body, and that as we do our best to balance, we might not feel so balanced when it comes to our ability to heal through grief. If you fall out, inhale yourself back into a standing position. Wonderful. Bringing the hands to your heart in a Namaste Mudra if that feels good for you. Exhale as you step it out or fall out. And you can exhale and just take a moment to resettle. And I notice a lot of judgment when I teach in-person yoga. So I want to just bring your awareness. If you're judging yourself, let's realign. Now it's a left foot. Root it down into the earth from the ankle Engage through the knee, through the hip, through the belly, through the heart, tucking that tail down between the legs because that arching likes to happen through the heart. Track it up through the chin. Align the top of the head over the heart. And really find your alignment in your body to the best of your ability. And whatever side you picked on the opposite side, meet yourself again on this opposite side, doing your best to find your focus and noticing how focus can come and go. And when you can get rooted enough, you will notice that focus is more present, that the breath is here. Help truly transmute this grief into the earth and soften with love and compassion. Welcome an inhalation in, followed by the exhalation. 3 breaths here, lengthen it in. Find yourself. Find length from your sit bones to the top of the head, really rooting down. Last breath comes. And let it go. Exhale, standing back, shaking out the legs, my beautiful soul sister. That can be really hard sometimes. Wiggle out with me, pedal out the feet. Inhale, hands come up. Exhale, fold it forward. You can reach down with a generous bend to the knees here. Making the feet a little bit wider than the mat. Toes are going to sink and sinking into one sit bone and the opposite sit bone. So if all you can do is come at your thighs and hinge forward, that's great. Blocks can be your helping friend here. And we're just exhaling our way down to this more primal yogi squat. So really pedaling, kickstanding on the hands and the feet, allowing yourself permission to get rooted. And then coming to the knees, beautiful, swiping the knees and the feet over to the side, meeting on the sit bones. With the legs lengthened long. Inhale, you can always situate your pants. And taking a grand old timber or a lengthened, lovely exhale down to the earth, no judgment here. Inhale, knees towards the chest for an Apanasana, double wind reliever, creating small circles. And now as we lay here, we are rooting our bodies in a different way because our roots don't only come from our feet. They come from whatever part of our body is connected to the earth. You can start moving the hips up towards the tummy and making grander circles. The smaller the circle, the more lower back relief. The larger the circle, the back relief will move up to the middle of the back. And taking those circles in the opposite direction, spiraling from small to medium to large. You can allow your fingers to help guide your knees. Protect the lower spine by drawing the navel back towards the spine. Welcome the breath that comes in. Extend the right heel up to the sky. Hug the heel towards the inside of the body like a laying tree pose that we were just doing. And if you didn't get up to that higher space on the thigh, now is your chance. You can also bend the knee and sway side to side, a different modification of a laying tree pose. You can scoop the knee in on the side and hug it towards the body. Now cross it over for a laying figure 4. The foot can rest down on the earth, or you can reach in through that little keyhole and hug it in. You can also extend that heel up, rolling out the toes, calling on that Shakti nature. Good. Now exhale both feet, and then opposite heel reaches in towards your laying Vrikshasana, laying tree pose. And it's a little easier and more accessible here as we lay down. And you can bend the knee if you would like and rock side to side, finding a little restoration and ease as you get rooted in a different way. Inhale as you soften, find what you need, and then exhale, let it go. Wonderful work. Beautiful breath comes in. And putting the foot down on the earth and then crossing the ankle over for a laying figure 4. You can stay here with the foot bent and engaged on the earth. You can inhale. You can go in through that little keyhole and hug through the back of the thigh, swaying side to side, allowing your roots to grow deeper down into the earth, rolling out the ankles, opening the toes, creating that Shakti, that feminine nature energy, welcoming the breath in and sending it away. Inhale. Exhale, bring the heel down to the earth, uncross the legs, both soles of the feet down, and windshield wipe those knees side to side. Now the feet are rooted, the lower back, middle, and upper back, arms and head are rooted down. As we open up to healing through feeling pain and knowing that grief is a part of life and there's no shame or guilt here. You don't need to be anywhere else but other than exactly where you are in this moment. Now, laying supine twist, if that feels good. You can exhale if you would like something deeper and cross the legs, one leg over. If that's too much, just release the knees to one side of the mat. You can use a block here for a little bit of support. You can look straight up, or something a little bit deeper is looking to the arm that's lengthened long and away from you. Give yourself permission to rest, to restore, to replenish, to welcome healing. To know that healing is a journey, it's not an end point. And that there's a time for work and there's a time for rest, and restoration is where we deepen our healing. Bringing the awareness back into the body. You can reset side to side a little bit, shifting before you move to the opposite side. So a more gentle variation is just bringing both knees over. If you would like something a little bit deeper, you can cross the top leg over. Arms can lengthen long, or you can find a little bend to the elbows as you inhale. Exhale, let it go. Call in the healing energy of the earth, of the stones, of the trees, of the crystals that surround us on this beautiful planet. Allowing your energy to truly root here in this moment. To inhale the body back to center. Exhale as we set our body up for our Savasana. Hands can come to the low belly, or hands can lay at the sides, rooting down into the earth for our Savasana. To call on a gentle wave of relaxation. Taking a full body scan and noticing where you're holding tension or tightness. Maybe it's the jaw, maybe it's in the sit bones. Giving yourself permission to gather up this tension and tightness, to clench the jaw, to squeeze through the bottom, to clench the fists, hold the tension, and then create a release. Once again, gather up that tension, just feel it all tight and gathered. And now exhale, soften it away. Last one, feel that tension and that tightness that is creating inside of your body. Hold it in and then let it go, allowing a gentle wave of relaxation. And here with our intention, we soften through the top of the head, allowing each hair follicle to relax, softening through the eyes, allowing a gentle wave of relaxation that washes down the jawline, softening through the front of the neck and the back of the throat, allowing a gentle wave of relaxation that washes down the shoulders, through the forearms, all the way down to the wrists and the fingertips, calling on a gentle wave of relaxation that washes back up and softens through the heart, softening through the diaphragm, allowing a gentle wave of relaxation that washes down each vertebrae, calling on a wave of relaxation that washes down the belly, creating a soft and a subtleness through the sit bones and the pelvic wall, softening through the legs and the knees, relaxing through the shins and the calves, allowing the ankles to soften, softening through the arches of the feet and the tops of the feet, relaxing through each toe, allowing a counter wave of relaxation that washes up the body, and truly softening here as we embark on our journey to surrender, to get truly rooted here. And we will take these next few moments to be with what is, and I will call you out when it is time. Bringing the awareness back into the body, back into the breath with an inhalation that comes in. Exhale the breath away, inviting the deepest inhalation that you have taken all day into the body. Exhaling it away. Once again, bringing a big inhalation that comes in from the soles of the feet and rises all the way to the top of the head. Exhale, send it away, bringing yourself back here into this moment. Inhale, bringing the hands up, and you can roll the wrist. Exhale, stretching the hands long above the head, creating a long stretch, straightening out the legs. Maybe a yawn is in order. If it's in your practice, you can roll to a side or stay on your back and hug yourself in and repeat with me or receive. I love you. I love you. I love you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I am grateful for you. I am healing. I am healing. I am healing. And hugging yourself in and maybe whispering a kind word or kind words that only you know you need to hear. Giving yourself love and compassion for wherever you are with your journey with healing and your journey with grief. You can use that top arm as a kickstand and meet me in a seated position, bringing those palms, kissing palms to your heart center, and truly just integrating this entire practice when it comes to your ability to heal. The love and the light within me honors and acknowledges the love and the light within you, my beautiful soul sister. Thank you so much for showing up and being here with me. Namaste, my lovely light. I really hope that this practice really invited a softening and a sense of grounding your energy and allowing whatever grief needs to unfold in your life to unfold. I'm so grateful to be here, and if you haven't already, please join the first two practices and look out for the next ones. I love you. I'm grateful for you. Please subscribe and share this out with a beauty who you feel like could use it. Have a beautiful day.